Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Christina Aroche. I am the Archangel channel. I'm a spiritual teacher, mentor, and healer, and I am here to guide you on your journey of spiritual growth and awakening. And I do that by teaching you about the Archangels and other angelic beings. I teach you about who they are and how they're here to support you. I teach you how to connect with them, and most importantly, I help you to deepen your connection to the angels and to the spiritual realms all around you. And I also help you to open up to your purpose, to your spiritual gifts and your abilities, and I help you to heal the things that are holding you back from living in your greatest potential. And in this video, I have a message from a special angel. Her name is Angel Celeste, on how to discover who you are and what your purpose is. So before I get into the video for today, if you do not know who Angel Celeste is, then make sure that you go and check out her video right here. In that video, you will see everything about who she is. You will learn about how she's here to support you, and you will also connect with her energy. And so one of the things that she does, one of the most important jobs, one of the most important roles that she has in supporting us, is that she helps our soul go through the learning and the development and the growth that it's meant to go through on earth. And one of the things that she often steps forward for is to support us with our purpose and understanding what it is and moving into the next level when it comes to our purpose. And so she's coming forward today to help you in discovering and understanding what your purpose is and in discovering who you truly are. And so there are a couple steps that she wants me to share with you today. So if you are in a place, whether you're in a place where you have absolutely no idea who you are, what your purpose is, or maybe you have some idea, maybe you've reached to a certain level, but now you're like, no, there's more to this than what I've discovered so far. It doesn't matter what place you're at. This is all going to help you with reaching the next level of awareness and understanding when it comes to your truth and your purpose. And so the first thing that Angel Celeste talks about that is important for you to do is connect with your spirituality. Okay, spirituality leads you to your purpose 100%. And the reason being is that we are spiritual beings. Spirituality is the truth of who we are. It's the core of who we are. We are more spiritual beings than we are human beings, even though for most of our lives we believe that we're more human than we are anything else. But actually, our humanness is just temporary. It's not the real truth of ourselves. It's not the real truth of who we are. Our truth and our identity comes from the spirit world. And so when we begin our spiritual journey and begin to understand, what is our spiritual connection? What is it that we're here to do? What is our soul here to do? That's when we begin to have those answers and we begin to get clear on what our role is here as humans. And so with regards to your spiritual journey and deepening your connection, the number one thing that you can do is meditate. Okay, meditation is such an important way, it's such a powerful way to connect to your soul, connect to your spirituality, connect to the spiritual energies all around you. So meditation is one of the most powerful ways that you can connect to your spirituality. Another way is by reading spiritual books or watching spiritual YouTube videos, or exploring different areas and finding different teachers where you can learn about these different aspects of spirituality. And there is so much information online. Like, you can probably spend the rest of your life watching content or reading content about spirituality. And so the way that you discern between, who do I listen to, or what do I do, where do I go, what's my next step, because it can feel very overwhelming. So it's not about going and buying all the books on the shelf at the bookstore, but it's rather about going with what feels right to you. Okay, so going with what resonates with you, going with what feels really good, going with what you're drawn to, and just allowing that sense of curiosity and that sense of passion, or that sense of learning and understanding to guide you. Okay, That is the best way for you to continue to learn and continue to grow with regards to your spirituality, is by following what calls to you. And as you follow that, it will lead to the next step and the next step and the next step. And slowly you will begin to build your own understanding and your own awareness from everything that you learn. Because ultimately, what's important to recognize and understand is that every spiritual teacher out there, they're teaching from their own beliefs, from their own perspectives, from their own experiences. And so what we do is we take these different experiences that people teach and talk about, and we assimilate them and we learn from them and we relate to them and look at how it resonates with our own experiences in our life. And then through that, we are able to create our own truth, our own beliefs, our own understanding of how our connection works with the universe, what our connection is with regards to our spirituality. And that is the most important thing for you to do. So connecting with your spirituality, deepening your connection to your spiritual self, is one of the most important ways that you can be discovering your truth and who you truly are and what your purpose is. Okay. Now, the other aspect of this, with regards to following what your purpose is to tune into yourself and allow yourself to look at and recognize, what is it that really brings you joy? What is it that feels exciting to you? What is it that inspires you? And so through your journey of spirituality and connecting to yourself, you'll begin to uncover the answers to those questions. You'll begin to be more familiar with what it is that you truly, truly love and enjoy, versus what just feels like, oh, I was just doing that because I thought I was supposed to, rather than I really want to. And so beginning to fine tune what it is that you truly love and what you enjoy and what inspires you will lead you to your next step. It will lead you to your purpose. So I know that for me, speaking from personal experience, every single step that I had to take that led me to where I am was all followed, but based on my what felt good to me and what I enjoyed at the time and what I felt was right for me at that time. And every single step that I took always led me to the next, and eventually it led me to this world of spirituality and recognizing that I am a spiritual teacher, that I'm a channel, everything that I do now. But if it wasn't for my whole journey of, where it started from my love for nutrition and exploring that aspect of our existence and how it can help us, then I would not have been led to where I am today. So every single step is important. So even if something is only temporary, it doesn't matter, because it leads you to your next step. It leads you to your ultimate purpose. And that is the most important thing for you to be following. And something important to note too, when it comes to our purpose, is that it's not like a one thing, like it doesn't fit into a box, because our purpose always evolves as we evolve. And part of your purpose is to be doing the exploration that you're doing right now. So let's say right now you're in a place where you're just learning, you're watching different YouTube videos, you're reading different books, you're just exploring, you're like a sponge absorbing this information. Well, that's part of your purpose, okay? You absorbing all that information and learning and beginning to discover who you truly are, it's part of your purpose. So, as you discover that, your purpose expands, because now you've got this greater awareness, this deeper understanding of who you are, and now your purpose expands into the work that you're supposed to be doing. So into the creative process with regards to your soul and what it has come here to create and what it has come here to share. And so when you get to that aspect, then you begin to do that, then you're still living your purpose. And so our purpose always expands as we do. So as we learn more about ourselves and as we grow and as we create things, we're expanding, we're growing. And so there's never an end to it. It's never like a one and done. This is your purpose, one line, that's it. No more questions. It's not like that. It's always expanding. It's always growing. You can never put an end to it, okay? And so that's something important to understand, that as you grow, as you learn, as you reach different levels in terms of your experience and your conscious awareness, your purpose is following the same process. It's also expanding, it's also growing with you. Okay. And so the other most important thing for you to look at with regards to all of this, besides, what brings you joy and what makes you feel inspired, is asking yourself, what is the most important thing for you? What is the most important thing within your heart? What do you feel is the most important message, the most important path, the most important experience? What is the most important thing or things for you and who you truly are? And beginning to reflect on that question. So it's not something that you have to answer right away, but it's something for you to begin to take into your awareness and begin to reflect on it every single step, in any action that you take, anything that you do, asking yourself, what is the most important thing for me in this situation? What is the most important thing for me to be experiencing on this path, on this journey right now? What is the most important thing for me right now? And then through that process of asking yourself those questions and beginning to tune into that awareness, you'll be able to really, rediscover and get very clear on who you truly are and what your purpose is and what path you are meant to follow. And so the other thing that Angel Celeste is saying right now is that no one can make that decision for you. No one can choose for you to be following the path that is that is your purpose. No one else can choose for you. You have to be the one who makes that decision. You have to be the one who makes that commitment to yourself. You have to be the one who decides that you are worthy and that you are important enough to be following the thing that is most important to you. Okay? And to not be afraid of following that. That is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? And so you can call on Angel Celeste. She is here to support you. She is here to guide you and to help you with uncovering these truths and uncovering the answers to all of these different questions that you'll be asking yourself, and helping you to really discover what it is that brings you joy, what it is that brings you that energy of fulfillment, and what is the most important thing for you, so that you can begin to follow your truth, your purpose, and really live in alignment with who you truly are. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or if you want to share your experience with living your purpose or discovering your purpose, discovering who you are, then please post your comments below. If you know anyone who needs to hear this message today, then share this video with them. If you would like to join me inside my private Facebook community, then make sure that you go and check out the link for that below. You can also follow me on Instagram and on my Facebook page, where I share channeled messages from the angels every single day. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed yet, so that you do not miss any other future videos. As always, I am sending you all lots of love and angel blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!